Welcome to Yankees Cooking 101.
We're going to show you how to make chicken noodle soup. This is a rotisserie chicken because we're using that to save time. So there you go, that's what it looks like all blended up good.
Well, let me zoom in on that.
And it smells good too.
Salt always raises the temperature of water. So if you add salt to boiling water, it's going to make it boil hotter.
Really? I never knew that either.
And if you add salt to water that you're going to freeze, it's going to make it take longer to freeze. So, salt is an awesome thing that God made for us all to
What are
use.
you eating, Alicia?
I'm enjoying an apple that was freshly picked from a Michigan apple orchard.
Ooh, can I have one?
Salt is great for your muscles. And so if you take a cup of salt and boil it in a pan of like 3 cups of water, and then draw yourself a bath and then just dump in the boiled salt water, and it'll be so relaxing to you because salt just cleanses and relaxes and rejuvenates.
How many cups of water is in a tub to take a bath?
I don't know.
Because you said 3.
No, draw a whole bath of water, fill the bathtub with water, then take your pan, put 3 cups of water in there and a cup of cup of salt, and boil that, and then dump it into your bathtub. So we add a little bit of salt because it'll help your food cook faster, and your water boil hotter.
Very
And
quick.
so your carrots and celery will boil a little bit faster. Alright, so we got a good boil going here. And we're just going to let it boil for a minute. So relaxing to watch it bubble, Alicia just said.
Yeah.
So we've got a good boil going, and we're going to go ahead and add our carrots and celery.
I wonder who cut these. They did a really good job.
Yes, they did a really good job. We like them a little bit thick, so we cut nice chunks. Now we're going to go ahead and add our seasoning. We're just going to add it right in there. The onions are dehydrated, so they're going to come to life in the water, and they're going to be nice and
Bushy.
okay, yeah. Alright, and now we're going to add our noodles. We're going to need some helpers for this. 1 noodle at a time. We're going to drop it into the boiling water. Make sure you still have a good boil.
Ready? They're going to take a bath.
Ooh, yeah, they want to take a bath. I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken while they're doing that. How bad.
I don't
Oh
really
no,
do.
1 drop at a time. Hot.
Are you serious? Only 1 at a time? We didn't do that at my house.
No, it's 3 at a time. Well, you can drop them in more than that, but just make sure that they're not hooked together. You want them to be individual. Individually. So you can grab a handful like this, but you still want to drop them in 1 at a time. Because if you drop them in as a big clump, then they'll be a big clump. We love our noodles. You can also make these noodles just like we're making them with leftover roast beef. Dump out the broth a little bit once they're cooked and add sour cream and mushrooms and make beef stroganoff. It makes it really good. I usually break my noodles in half for that, so they're a little bit smaller for beef stroganoff. If you add an extra egg to it, it makes them a little bit more egg-like. These are going to be a little bit like dumplings, not the big thick dumplings. But if you add a little bit more egg, then that might be a little bit better for the beef stroganoff too. So you can experiment with it.
These are what they look like close up.
Close up, is that close up?
It was closer than what they had.
Okay, flour in my nose now.
Let me see. Nope, we got a little mustache.
Alright.
What are you doing, Trini?
I'm holding all the noodles.
I'm going to stretch this noodle, so maybe I can look more.
If you hang the noodles over like a broomstick type stick, a clean one, then they're going to stretch out over a couple hours. And they're just going to keep stretching, and they're going to be longer and skinnier. And a lot of people like to do that so that they're longer and
I'm
thinner.
impatient, though. I don't like to do that.
I'm impatient as well, and I like to just decide I'm going to make noodles and make them up real quick and have a great dinner. Especially if I have somebody show up at my house as a guest for dinner that I wasn't expecting. This is a great home-cooked meal that you just need some flour, eggs, and water, and a little bit of leftover chicken, or cook some chicken up real quick, and it will feed a lot of people. A lot of people, really cheap.
I got a mustache.
A bag of flour only costs
if you're rich,
a couple
you can
dollars.
still do this though. And if you're poor, you can do it too.
Yeah, it's for anybody. We're trying to ease the suffering by putting food in your belly. Alright. What I'm doing here is just scraping up this extra flour. And I'm going to use it as thickener in my soup. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to just scrape it all up and put it into this container. Waste not, want not, is what they always say. Their great-great-grandmother. She was born in 1910.
And she was born on the way to Oklahoma.
I told you.
She was born on the way to Oklahoma in a
In the
covered
back of a covered
wagon.
wagon.
Okay. Alright. Right here, this is what happens when you forget to turn your burner down. We had it on high because we were boiling it. Once you get all your noodles in, you want to turn it down to about a medium.
We purposely
To
did
let it
that.
simmer,
We
okay?
purposely did that.
We purposely did it to show you guys an example of what can happen.
What can happen, that's right. Okay, so
We are experts.
Having so much
you know.
fun cooking in the kitchen with my best friend Nicole.
And my best friend
We're just cleaning up our
and
mess
me,
here.
Trinity, with my
With a
best
washcloth.
apron.
This is my
Big
best friend,
girl
Trinity.
training. And my best friend Zoe. Woo!
We didn't do that right. I got that on video. I got that on video that you're best friends. You heard it.
Woo! We're all best friends.
I added the flour back to the bowl, and I'm just going to add some cold water. Just a little bit of cold water, and it's kind of like making gravy. Stop, please. Okay. It's kind of like making gravy. When you add flour and water, you want to make sure it's nice and thin. And as we dump it in, we're going to stir to make sure. We add a lot of bouillon, so it's not going to give it any kind of floury taste. It's just going to thicken our soup up a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and leave the soup, and we're going to let it cook for 20 minutes so that the noodles are good and
I
cooked
shall set the timer.
all the way through.
Secret recipe to this meal that we're cooking for you.
We're kidding. They don't feed any of the guinea pigs. See, all her legs are here. And even her other arm, which you can't really see.
Oh, she's so cute.
Well, she does eat all the slices of carrots that are left over.
Come on. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. To my tummy, yummy, yummy, to my tummy. Yummy, yummy, to my tummy. Yummy, to my tummy. Yum, 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 to my tummy. Yum, yummy, to my tummy.
And here's our hearty soup.
Wait, let me unplug it.
I know you can't smell it.
Now we are going to eat.
Mmm. Yum,
I love Yankees cooking. No, Yankees home cooking. I love Yankees cooking. Yankees cooking. Yankees cooking.
What's on the menu for today?
Do this, Mom.
We're just going to wait a couple minutes because that's really loud.
You
You're eating it. You're eating off its legs. We're done with
Not the
that.
waterfall.
You okay right there? Okay. Go wash your hands in the bathroom with soap.
okay?
What?
You can put the garbage right here.
Trinity.
And extra celery, just set it down in the sink.
Extra celery.
No, I meant extra celery we're not going to use. If it's something we're going to throw away, then just put it right here. Because we'll feed it to the guinea pig. Once you're done. Alright, ready?
Okay, ready.
Put that on the other side.
Yeah, I'll let you enjoy.
Have a carrot. Yum, yum, yum.
Alright. Okay. Stop.
Welcome to Yankees Cooking One-on-One.